It's live now.
All right. Welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. Here with my older brother, the old Baldy.
1,000.
And my younger brother, B-Dog. What up?
Hey guys.
I haven't gotten a notification that we live.
I got it.
All right. Then I'll just find it. So, all right, then jump right in. We gotta jump right in, man. There was a lot of music we missed last week. There's a ton of music that we haven't gotten to cover.
Apologies,
and
man,
I want to cover
people out there, man. Apologies that we wasn't here. You know, we had some family visiting from overseas, man. It was imperative that we had a little break last week, but we're not gonna do that to y'all no more. We know how many we got. So many subscribers, man.
I know.
They
the
was
people waiting.
People hitting me up. Oh, Baldy, when you coming back, we need you. You know, it was crazy.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's jump right in then, man. Because first off, let's talk about this Offset album. Y'all, what y'all think of the Offset album?
Offset? It was pretty cool to me. He got some bangers on there that I'm gonna listen to for a long time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought so. I was surprised. I'll be honest. I'm not a big Migos fan. I'm not a big fan of just their music in general. But I thought Offset. So I expected this album to not be good. I went in, just giving it a listen so we could talk about it. But I was pleasantly surprised. I thought he, had a good album. Yeah. I mean, again, it's for trap music and stuff like that. I thought this was pretty good.
Where'd you listen to this? Where'd you listen to this?
Where?
Yeah.
I listened to it in my car.
Okay. And you was going somewhere fun?
Nah, I wasn't. I mean, I don't know. I was going to work and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Going to and from work. Okay. That's why I listened to it. Yeah.
I had it on my way to work. I started falling asleep. I had to turn that shit off. But then I listened to it a different time. Oh yeah. I was not feeling this. Everything this dude said sounded silly to me. But then I turned on something different. I turned it on a different time. And I think when I was playing video games or something in the background, and I was like, oh, this is working. So it just worked way better at a different time of day. I don't know what the time of day it was. Something about it was way better at that moment than the first time I tried to play it. So I think that's my issue with a lot of music, is I think I listened to it at the wrong times.
They say your mic echoing. You sound good to me, but it says your mic echoing.
Hey, dog! Shout out to the people who be in here giving us feedback. Y'all is clutch.
Man. We appreciate it. Yeah, we definitely appreciate the feedback. I disagree with you, Baldy. My thing is, I thought that the production was good. It never put me to sleep. I thought he talked about personal stuff. His album, he got personal. He talked about all kinds of different stuff. Talked about his stuff with his wife, Cardi B. I mean, it was so I thought it was a good
but
mix.
I wasn't feeling that freaky song.
Oh no, that song was terrible. But
there's a lot of songs over here, man. So I know a lot of them was kind of running together on me. I gotta, I gotta fix it some kind of better way. My mic is what?
It says slight reverb.
Reverb? Oh, I put that on my voice. I put that on me. You know what I'm saying? I got my so my bad. I was doing my R&B thing earlier.
Okay. All right.
Oh, now is it a little bit better? I don't know. Let me know if it's still there. Yeah. My fault.
You know what? Actually, I hear it now too. I do hear the slight reverb. Maybe.
I don't hear that. You sound perfect to me, dog.
Man.
Y'all know we always got technical problems, man. This is the Haters Ball, not some high quality podcast.
Nah, definitely. So, all right. So the album we want to talk about is that Westside Gunn album. All right, and I think it's important to bring up this Offset album because I feel like it's a huge difference. See, Westside has been talking about this album and saying that people just dislike the fact that he chose trap beats, right? But I think there's a huge difference in quality of production on the trap beats on the Offset album and the trap beats on the Westside album. So that's why I just wanted to for us to talk about the Offset album first, because I think there's a difference in quality of rapping on the trap beats, and there's a difference in quality of the beats themselves. So, yeah.
So what? You starting off with the ratings? What are we doing? How are we starting this off?
I mean, I'm not the person. I don't think we're the people to rate the Offset album. Really, I thought it was a good.
No,
listen.
I'm talking about the Westside album. I thought we were moving on.
Okay, all right, moving on to Westside. You want me to just jump out with a rating?
Well, yeah, I want you to start off hot.
Okay, all right. This album is a 4, maybe a 3, maybe a 3. I don't know. This is not a good album. This is a terrible album. I really hate it. Everything that we criticized Drake for doing on his album, Westside did that worse, if anything. So I'm shocked that y'all like this album, or if you like this album. But we could go through it track for track. But I really didn't like this album. And Antoine, Antoine, it was a chore to finish. Listen, let me tell you this. I'm sitting in the car with my wife, okay? So I play music all the time, like I said, in the car and stuff like that. And when my wife was in the car, she listened to Offset fine. My wife listened to all kinds of stuff I play. But this Westside album, this is the first time she was like, "What is this? Turn this off." She literally was like, "Please turn this off." I was like, "Babe, I gotta talk about it on my podcast." And she was like, she was so upset. She hated this album. It was so bad.
That's funny. I got a little bit different. I don't hate it. There's a stretch of the album that I just don't like at all. And it's about like a 5-6 song run where I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to hear none of these ever again. But he got some good songs on it, some great songs on here. So it's not terrible to me. I gave, on a scale from 1 to 10, it's mid to me. I'm 5, 6 maybe. I'll say 6. I'll stand on a 6.
All right, B, what you get it? Give it.
I like a bunch of songs in this album. So,
all right, so then let's jump into the.
I don't know how to rate it properly because there's songs on here I never want to hear again.
For sure, exactly. So let's go through it track for track then, and so to see how many songs. Because this number one, first criticism is it's 21 songs. Again, we criticize Drake for this. We criticize a lot of people for this. Trying to just do a bunch of songs just so that one of them pops on streaming or something like that, or just for the streaming games is lame. Like, just make a good album.
Nah,
you were hating on it when Drake did it.
Drake is the number 1 selling artist in the world.
I mean,
so
you said he should be above streaming games, is what you say.
Yeah.
But Westside shouldn't be above streaming games. He should be chasing streams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they say they can barely hear you. You gotta make sure you.
I respect Baldy's cape that he got on. Westside is his man. He riding with this. I like that. No, that's fire.
There's 2 different things. They're in 2 different positions, right? So Westside has to build up some new artists and put different people on and get a different type of shine on Griselda when he dominated the underground scene or the whatever you call it, the boom bap lane, whatever that is dominated. He got it on lock. It's over with. He then already did it and took off.
I mean, okay, all right. All right. Well, let's just jump into it. One, I don't really. He talks about this a lot. The boom bap fans or whatever. And I've never really considered what they do. Or the conductor type beats or the beats with no drums on it and stuff like that as boom bap, because to me the first principle of a boom bap song is a boom and a bap. You need the drums. So I never really considered them boom bap. I always just thought of them as their own thing. Whatever. I don't know how to consider the genres. But they don't rap on primo tracks. They don't rap on that type of beat. I'm saying, but that's not their sound. Yes, they have tons of
Every album they got. I mean, it's traditional hip hop in my opinion. I don't know how you quantify it differently.
They don't. That's fine. They rap on lots of different stuff, to me their signature sound is that stuff with the drums and stuff like that. That to me kind of. But they rap on all kinds of stuff. You're right, and so I had no issue with him choosing to rap on trap beats. So let's talk about it track by track. All right, what songs are good? What songs are bad? We start off with Mama's Prime Time, and this song was great. Best song on the album. Start out hot. I was excited because I was excited
super
for this
hype, right?
Song of the year or something like that right now.
Yeah, I was super hyped when this came out.
Yeah, I mean, and Jid, I mean, come on, people been talking about how rap, there's no new talent and stuff like that, but Jid is great.
Man, whoever says there's no new talent is tripping, man.
I agree. There ain't no new talent. This ain't new. Jid ain't new to me, but yeah, I agree. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I just think Jid really kills the song. He knows he get the assignment so well. I mean, even though this is not his typical flow, like I would think Jid is just will usually rap fast and stuff like that, but he clearly he shows that he can do other flows, he can do other styles, and just like the way he slows down his flow, he puts emphasis on different words, and even when like the beat drops out, when he's like hitting open threes because they're not and then like the beat drop be like D'd up and then surplus so much surplus there's no need to re-up, and I don't know, it was a great flow and everything like that. So yeah, I thought he stole the show. This is the best verse on the album.
Nice. So we all love this song.
Love that song.
All right, love that song. Next song, what we got?
And then the next song, Costas, I'm sorry, is good with Benny. Starts out Benny flowing on the trap beat. Take Keith.
But he sucks.
You think Benny sucks on this?
I did not like his verse on this song.
Agreed. Benny had the same flow on every time he tried to get on the trap beat, and
he's like stuck in the right now. I feel like all his newer stuff, he's stuck in the same flow. Like he trying to make it a certain way, but it does not sound.
He's not Conway on the mic, bro.
Sound good. I don't like it.
He can't switch it up. He don't have versatility like that. And that shows.
Agree, he's not the most versatile rapper, but I dislike his verse at all. So all right, that's interesting, y'all. Well, what people in the chat think this verse is also lame? I'm surprised.
I think Benny he does not get out of his lane better than the other two, either one of the other two. He has trouble coming out of his same lane. He has to kind of stay in a certain pocket. I don't think
I'm not mad at that either, though. I wish he would stay in it personally.
Yeah, I'm fine with a rapper who just has their flow and they stick to their flow. That's fine. But I don't dislike this flow.
I don't know if that's
it just don't.
We can talk about his album later. But I think he try to do more of this type of stuff because that's what Def Jam is gonna want him to do for sales. And I don't know if that's his thing. So we'll see if Def Jam put out an album that's his style and not chasing.
So then, you guys think Westside verse is better than Benny's on this one?
Yes, Conway definitely.
Yeah.
That is shocking to me. Shocking. I'm like, this bizarre world. I don't know. So I agree with Marty Ibarra said it in the beginning. Westside is garbage. All right. His flow on these trap beats is bad. It's a slow flow he uses on several songs. Y'all saying he's not flexible, Benny not flexible, but Westside don't sound like he's on beat. He don't sound like he can rap, and his raps are super basic. Like he's not a good rapper. I'm shocked that y'all think that his verse was better than Benny's. I'm shocked.
He sounds better on a track. Benny don't sound good. Yeah. Benny sticks out like a sore thumb on these tracks, dog. I'd be like, oh, here come the Benny verse. Like, let's get this over with so the machine could come or somebody else. Like, I'm happy when they.
The machine is like, I can do this pocket, I can do that pocket, I can do any pocket.
Yeah.
Conway is always been the best rapper of them. I mean, that's not. I just think. I mean, Westside came in with a hey yo. I mean, no, but He just said, I'm the same with the coke in the pot, you know, it's not good. It's not a good verse. I don't get it. I don't understand what y'all like about this verse.
I don't think Benny flows well on these tracks.
Gucci strap back with the polka dot. I don't like that flow. I don't like that flow. I don't like that flow at all, man. That's the flow he uses on all these trap songs.
The thing is, sonically, it just sounds better. Like, he coming on just talking his stuff. Benny just, like, it's like his clean version. I don't know. I don't like it. Benny, he ain't it for me, dog. I'm sorry.
Dang, y'all really off Benny. See, I feel the way I feel about Westside is how y'all feel about Benny, and it's shocking to me. So let's just jump. Let's jump through this. I don't know what that 1989 song is. I don't understand it at all.
I like the song a lot. With the pitch down voice, I like music like that. When like that chopped and screwed element to it, kinda. I like that. So for me personally, I like the song a lot.
I don't hear this that often, but that 1000 was stuck in my head, and it gets stuck in my head very easy. And so I would not say I like this song. I would not pick this as one of my favorite songs.
I don't understand the next song either. Drama.
Suicide Itself.
I mean,
I like that song.
Say it again.
I like that song. You talking about Suicide and Selfridges?
Yeah. It's a normal beat. I'm saying I don't understand DJ Drama on these next two songs. I don't like. It's just out, like it's out of place.
He explained what he was doing, man.
Well, okay, all right. So you watch all this man's interviews. So go ahead. I know you number one Westside fan right here on the podcast. Westside fan.
I don't have no merch, so I ain't number one. He's selling t-shirts for $100. I said, fam, keep them t-shirts, my guy.
Go ahead. Tell us how Westside broke it down. Because I watched this interview with Fantano. He was on Complex. He was on Math Hoffa. I mean, he been on this previous. Yeah.
I really like his interviews. I think Westside is hilarious, so I like his interviews. But he explained it on the Fantano thing. He said what he was doing. So when I first heard the album, I heard the album before I saw him on the Fantano thing. That did change some of my opinion on some of these songs. Because when he explained what he was doing, I don't really get it because I don't really like trap music. So I don't like the trap songs really regardless of what he was saying on these things, but I understood what he was doing. So he explained it. He said why he had drama on it. He wanted it to sound like old school trap music, not current trap music. I don't know what that means, but that's what he said. That's why he had like people on it that he had on. Didn't make me like the songs more because I don't like those. I still don't like those songs, but I do like the Suicide Itself. I thought Drama was saying funny shit on that song too.
Yeah, I mean, Drama was saying funny stuff. I mean, that's what Drama does. But I think
sometimes he be annoying.
I think I saw that interview much differently. With the Fantano, he got on with Fantano. First off, I just feel like Westside desperate for attention. He just want to be mainstream. He want to be they didn't want to be mainstream. They wanted attention, which is fine. Like I mean, I get it. You want respect. You want attention. You want the accolades. That's cool. Yeah. But I felt like Fantano was just shooting them bail, right? Fantano was, gave with that, his normal. Pretentious, stuff. Just, what I think that people aren't understanding is that, you're really going for a certain aesthetic and, a certain vibe from the early 2000s. And I think people are just going over people's head that you really are going for a certain era of music, and they just don't see it, right? Westside and Westside's, yeah. That's exactly what I'm going for. You see it, no. But it's
exactly what he did.
that's not it, man. No. And then Fantano came and gave him. He's not like Fantano gave him a great rating. Of course, you do the interview before you give him the rating so that you can trash out him afterwards. I mean, he didn't trash. He said it was a 6 or something like that.
He gave it a 7.
Okay, it was at light 7. That's right. It was a 6, strong 6, light 7 is what he said.
So Fantano liked
that is true. That is twice what I gave it. That's true. So it doesn't mean you don't like it, but it ain't like he gave a rave review of it. All right, it ain't like
anybody gave it a rave review. I don't think it's a rave review album.
That's what Westside. Westside saying is album of the year. Let's be clear.
Everything is album of the year.
And he said, if you don't think so, you don't follow him or unfollow him. If he's the best, that's exactly.
Let me see your followers on Instagram right now.
He said, if you don't love my music and love every single track, then get out of here. Is what he said. If you don't love it, then you're not a real fan. That's what he said. That's what he's been saying. All these interviews. It's lame.
Oh, that's lame. I mean, but I don't love every song, but I'm still a fan.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's funny.
Too, man, the trap beats don't work for Westside. His flow on it is not good. That slow flow is just not good for him.
Not on all the songs. There's a couple of them I thought that work. But Kitchen Lights might be another one of my top songs of the year.
Kitchen Lights. Yeah, I like that one.
I think I play this song once every hour or something like that. It has not come off.
Yeah, I think Stove carries a lot of the weight on this album.
Yeah, he carried a lot of.
And
he carried a lot of. Yeah, he's been carrying. I can't wait for him to put out the Griselda album, man. Where he at?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that works, but like, yeah. Stove is carrying the song, a lot of these songs. So you can't give Westside credit for having somebody else carry the song.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm about to say it's his album, and he's not the. You said he's not a great rapper, so I'm glad he got somebody carrying him.
Yeah,
you're right. He should, and that's why he makes good albums is because he lets other people carry them. On this album, he doesn't let enough people carry it.
That's why he's the super fly guy, man. He's not the fly guy no more. He's the super fly guy. You know what I'm saying?
No, but this is my problem. What I'm saying is, okay, he's made good albums because he's had people carry him for a while, but now it's got to his head. He thinks he's good, like he's a good artist, and he's not. He's not. He just can't rap. And we gotta stop letting bad rappers. We can't see. Look, because you hate when like these the girls that are dancing and stuff like that. You hate when they bad rappers. You say we can't let these trash girls rap, or when they have the BET cipher as trash rappers. You hate on that. But when Westside's a trash rapper, we all want to praise it. Why do it? He is a trash rapper. He's a trash rapper. Yes.
And what you thought about that verse?
And he got washed. He had the worst verse.
He had the worst verse. He had with two of the best rappers in the game. His verse is fire.
Okay, and he got washed by far. Okay.
That verse on that song is fire. He has several fire versus songs by himself.
It's okay. It's
another album.
On this album.
And he has because he got like 2 or 3 classics on this though. He's the fly guy. You telling me he never had a fly verse in 4 or 5 fire albums?
No. I like the song what's it, Fly God 2.
Okay, so how you gonna say he's a bad rapper?
2?
If you got all these great songs, Personally is the leader of the wave, or at least I would say he's the second leader. Rock Marcy is the leader. He's the flashy leader of the wave. All of that's to him. How is he a bad rapper?
Because
so Fly
people
Guy
said, listen,
he don't have no good verses on Fly Guy.
No. He's got good verses. That's not my point.
On all them hits,
he's an average rapper at best.
Okay,
an average rapper at best. Okay, but what I'm saying is that he acting like no. He act and talk like he's a dope rapper, and he wants credit and people to talk about him like he's a dope rapper. He's a good A&R of music, and that's good. That's great.
He was the best lyricist, man. He never said he was Conway.
No, he literally said on one of these interviews. I was watching him with Sway. I think it was Sway. He said on one of his interviews, he was like, people talk about Biddy and Conway like they the dope lyricists, but it's just because people don't understand what I'm saying. I'm a dope lyricist too. You just don't understand what I'm saying.
He got a lot of dope verses, but he's not a rapper for Conway, not at all.
But that's my point. Listen, with trash rappers, when they get they get buzzed, they let it go to their head, and instead of improving on his craft or actually trying to change his flow on these trap beats, he just thinks that whatever he does is gonna be amazing, and it's not.
That's not trash though. Dog, I just heard that song with Rome Streets and Premier again. Westside walks Rome Streets on that song.
I don't know.
Go
I
listen to the song again.
don't know about that.
Go listen to the
I don't know about that.
song.
What Michael O'Toole? He like that song, Revenge of the Flip Legs. You think Rome Streets or Westside got the better verse?
No.
Let us know.
That's on this album.
Oh, okay. You talking about a different song? Oh, okay. All right. You talking about
Premier
different?
put out with Premier, Rome Streets, and Westside. They got a video for this stuff. It's a thing.
Okay. I have to check that one out. I don't know.
Made Rome look trash. I was like,
Okay,
hey,
all right.
How you go out like that, Rome? You supposed to be way better than Westside.
He should be. So if that happened, then you're
That
right.
happens because Westside does that, man. Because that's the fly guy.
We'll have to definitely check that out. But all right. So what are the other highlights songs on it? Well, let's talk about the lowlights right here. Hold on. Because we talked about the Stove Guy. We already said Fly Guy 2 is a good song. Wait, what? Which one?
Rick Ross. The Rick Ross one? I don't like that song at all.
Yep,
So
this is where it
bad.
starts to go downhill for me, right here.
Yeah.
But I like House of
That's
Glory.
what I'm saying. No, that's the Stove God. Again, part of the song is good. The rest, West Side is bad.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't like J.E. Wrist. I do not like SD Knack at all. I do not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope.
He's the worst Griselda member in history. Whoever else was never in Griselda,
Yeah.
they always been better than SD Knack. And Westside be talking
Shout out to
about,
SD Knack.
This the one dude he be like hyping up. I'm like, dog, I did not get it. I tried to listen to SD Knack. Every time SD Knack come on, I'm like, turn this off. Gotta turn this off right away. His style is weird, and I don't like it.
I agree, and I mean I can make the rest of this really quick for me. Every song after this, I don't like. I especially don't like.
That one way he's trying to do is an R&B song is terrible.
Yeah,
That's like his
I don't like.
R&B
Wait, is it
song,
Conway you talking about?
Both of them are bad.
Yeah.
LL Boo Gun bad.
Yeah, I don't like
Babylon
it.
Biz is good.
I do like Babylon Biz.
I like Ultra Griselda a lot.
Ultra Griselda, I like that. That's where it started picking up again for me right there.
Denzel Curry's part. Yes, yeah. I like that song. I like that song. I like Boldy's part. Boldy.
Then I can skip 3 more songs in a row. I don't know who P.
Nah, ESTG, let's go.
You like that one? I was wondering if you like that one. Steven Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You like that one?
That's your guy, ESTG.
And then, yeah, I'm good pretty much on the rest of this after
I
that.
like Revenge of Flip's Leg. We're wrong.
Yeah, that one was cool. That one's good. I like that one.
That's like, I said 9 songs, 10 songs for me.
I like Jalen Rose. Oh, okay, all right. So I like the first song. I like the second song. I like then I like Jalen Rose, Kitchen Lights, Ultra Griselda,
Fly Guy
and
2X.
Revenge of the Fly Guy. Okay, so that's 7 songs. 7 songs for me.
I got 9. 10 if I count Costas.
21, yeah. See? Oh, yeah. I got 1, 2, 3.
So 7 out of
4.
21 is a 4, like I said.
No, I mean, I agree if you don't like those songs. I got 10, so I'm at like a 6, 5 or 6.
That's still
That's
more
what
than
I'm
half the album that is not good. So
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
okay, so we all agree it's trash. That means it's trash.
That's
You-
not
Those
trash.
songs is better than other people's whole album.
No, dog, no, not at all. All right, so let's get into.
songs on non-stop.
See, I don't see. Even those 10 songs, I don't. Other than Mama's, the first song, I that's the only one I got like on repeat. Kitchen Lights, and that one, and then that's pretty much it.
Alright.
So then let's talk about Benny's video he dropped. He said, "We gotta shut up." He was talking to. I think he was talking
He's talking to me.
B-Dog. Oh, okay, all right. He was talking. Yeah, he was talking. Okay.
No.
He told you to shut up. How you feel about that, dog?
I feel good about it. That just shows you, bro. I told you they hate ball, bro. We everywhere, man. People act like, oh, they say, like, oh, yo, YouTube only got 300 subs. I'll be like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? They watching, though. The big players watching. You know what I'm saying? People like
That's true.
these other podcasts that's biting our style, they watching. You know what I mean?
We're really setting the culture around here.
They out here, yes. And that's why we do it, B-Dub. We only do it for the culture. We for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
We do it for y'all.
We're not gonna sell out first chance we get and put somebody else's logo on the top of the page. It's for the culture, man.
Never. The culture.
You know what I mean? So.
That's right, man. Yeah, you know, people talk about the negativity. They talk about the haters. They mention this all the time, dog. They talk about the haters.
We are their haters for sure.
Yeah. We in the head. You know what I'm saying? The industry, they try to act like we don't exist. They don't want to say us because they know. They try to keep but we on that steady climb. The marathon continues.
All right.
But it's a marathon for sure.
I think it's I think these rappers who are sensitive about every other form of entertainment gets the same treatment. Every form of entertainment is criticized. It's talked about how it could be better. It's critiqued. It's reviewed. Mm-hmm. There's critics for every single type of entertainment, TV, books, whatever, mm-hmm. plays, movies. It doesn't matter.
And
there's critics of it.
Getting big money off being critics.
Right.
So,
right. And the thing is that it's good if people are talking about you. People are online talking about you because they care about your music. They're not online talking about you because they hate you. They're online talking about you because they want the best, or they want to talk about it.
Sometimes
you don't want mid. You want extreme hate or extreme love. You don't want in between. So that's how you get these people online that talk about you. So like if they hate on you, that's all right. That's better than being a mid artist. We're gonna talk about some mid albums later, and there's a reason why nobody noticed they came out.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, because I talk about a lot of artists. There's so much music that I love. We listen to a lot of stuff, right? We be sending tons of big lists to B-Dog. Yeah. And then the thing is that most of them won't get talked about at all. And that's the thing. You don't get any talk. You don't get any. You just don't get any buzz.
Joell Ortiz and Crooked Eye.
Right, and so when Westside and Benny are talking about fans or you not being a real fan, if you only listen, he made that video. All the real rap fans are gonna, or the boom bap fans are gonna be like, what he was like. This is our leader.
This came out before the album came out, and I was cracking.
Yeah,
it's like, no, not him. He's our leader.
But the thing is, I don't think people weren't hating because it was a trap beat. They were hating because the rapping is back. I mean, to me, that's why I'm hating. The rapping is back.
I think it's most of us Griselda fans, especially the ones that's been around since Fly Guy, Reject 2, Old Hitler 2, 3, 4, 5. Them fans, they don't want to hear this shit, man. I'm wondering, dog, like, where's my nigga Derringer, man, or my white guy Derringer, man? Where's Derringer, man? So this is the type of shit I'm talking. Like, that's what the Griselda fan is thinking. I first heard this album. I turned on one song, went to bed, woke up the next day, turned the album on. I think I'm about to get some more of that. I'm hearing the trap beats. I'm like, where is Derringer? I'm mad. I'm like, what is Westside doing? That's why I'm mad. Not even that I was like, I don't even want to hear this. What is this trap shit? Where is Derringer? Where is my Griselda? So of course people was mad.
Yeah, I mean, Michael said the same thing. It's too many songs and too many trap songs. I do think if he had just cut the bad songs out of his album, it would be.
Except for the one with him, Benny, and Conway, then you wouldn't have heard no complaints. Everybody would have been like, "Oh, Westside again, thank you so much, Fly Guy, for giving us what we wanted." Yeah, we just wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear Derringer. I don't. Even
if he left the one with Rick Ross or left the one with Jeezy on there, which I hate those songs, but even if he left those on there, cut the rest,
right.
You know what I mean? It would be a couple of skips
Right.
on a 12 album, a 12-track album.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
it's just that there's so much. Like, when I'm just
This
playing
is
it in my
two
car, it's a long stretch of bad.
It's 2 albums. He said he was gonna split it. He said he was gonna split it, and then he didn't split it or whatever. It's 2 albums. It's you got one that's trap and one that's not. And
So he should have made it double disc. Like that Legendary Tracks album where like I don't like the one side, but I like the second side. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
Do that. Do the double disc then.
Nah,
But-
man, look. I don't really care about this shit. You give me 10 songs, I'm good. But see, that's why I'm worried about Benny, man. He's worried about this criticism stuff before the album come out, like even more than Westside to me. Like Westside said, I'm gonna do something different because I'm in a different place, and I'm in Paris, and I'm in Fashion Weeks. I'm not in the grimy areas. I got a different vibe. I said, okay, all right, that's fair. But Benny ain't doing that. Benny ain't Mr. Fashion. Benny ain't where he at? He at the Bills game. All right, so that's your leveling up. All right, so then where is your stuff at? You not Westside to put the album together, and I don't know if Westside is involved as much. See, so that's my concern for him. His best album, Westside put it together pretty much. Tanator 3. Okay, not this other shit, man. That he came out with later.
But see, because I think people like Burden of Proof. People like Tater Talk 4. So you don't like, but other people
I'm telling you what the
seem
Griselda
to
fans. I'm
enjoy
speaking
this.
for the Griselda fans. I'm telling you, the Griselda. See, these other fans came around.
Y'all got to let us know in the chat
They not
if
Griselda fans, dog. They came around, but they got on the Griselda bandwagon when it was popular. They was like, oh, I like hearing them on stuff that's not the Derringer. I like this album with Hit Boy. That's cool. It's alright. It ain't Tanner Talk 3. Like, these cats gotta stop. That's not a Griselda classic. Burden of Proof might be like the 10th best Griselda album, dog. Y'all gotta keep that, man. It's not.
listen,
real
I'm not-
Griselda fans like myself know the deal. We know the deal. And Benny talking about this album, be half Alchemist, half Hit Boy. Hopefully it's all good, man, because your boy is that's why I think he's worried about it. I think he's talking about criticism. What criticism is there gonna be? You making out songs with Hit Boy and Alchemist? How could there be a bunch of criticism on a major label?
You don't think he's just sticking up for Westside?
I took it more about his stuff because his stuff got pushed back. Remember, he had that early ass rollout. Then it got. He said it was coming out in August, in February or something. Then that shit still ain't out. We about to be in what, November? November this week? Now that album coming out in 2 weeks.
So you feel like he just the pressure's getting to him?
I just don't know. I just don't. I'm worried. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is his best album. I don't think that's gonna be a thing, but I hope it's good. I just know he's on a major label now. He got major label pressure. He gives them rubber bands and weight, and they like, that's cool, but can you get a song with Sexy Red? And he's not that. To me, that is not his best pocket. He needs rubber bands and weight 10 times. Okay, he needs 90
I agree.
a bunch of times. All right, he needs to have those songs. The Alchemist should be carrying the album. I think Hit Boy's capable though. I think he has some good songs with Hit Boy. I just don't think none of those songs to me stay in my rotation as best Benny songs from that album. Which one of those songs from Burden of Proof you think are some of the best Benny songs?
I mean, I'm not gonna say. I don't think any of them are the best Benny songs from Burden of Proof specifically.
His best 2 albums, Plugs I Met, Tanner Talk 3. The stuff that came after has been downhill. So I think he has
Big decline.
some pressure. That's where I think the pressure is coming from.
I just don't think it's a big decline. I just think y'all. All right. So, but let's get back to what he said though. All right, because he said that critics shouldn't talk unless we make music or something like that. We shouldn't talk.
It's not talking about what he said doesn't mean to me. It makes no sense to even talk to give it any time of day. Because again, it's nonsense. Art is to be critiqued. Now you don't have to like the critique, and I hope you don't care. Like you're an artist. I get that you're sensitive about your stuff, but who?
But I don't get that. See, this is the thing. I think Erica said that thing. In the beginning, Tyrone. I'm an artist, sensitive on the side, and I feel like in hip hop we've normalized that. In music we've normalized that. But like I said, in no other entertainment form do we normalize that. And in hip hop, specifically, it's the most competitive of all music genres. So of course we compare and we talk about who's better than what. Even when people are, even when they are like Westside or many other rappers say they got album of the year, they're saying that they're better than other people. They're making a comparison. They're better than everyone else. Like they haven't even heard everything. First of all, this is the problem I have with it is because Benny's not listening to everybody else's album. You don't know what we're comparing it to. You don't listen to everything. If anything, the fans have a better point of view than the artists do, because of course you gave your heart to the music. You're gonna think everything you did is great, and that's fine. I mean, that's cool. I expect you to have confidence in what you put out, but the fans are the ones listening to everything and get to compare and actually say whether it's good or not, and that's what the fans are for. And the issue is that I think these sensitive rappers don't want fans. They want worshipers. They want people that'll just tell them they're great no matter what they put out. That'll just make them feel good about themselves. That'll go online and say they love them. And they don't want people to actually tell them what they truly think of their music. Like to me, it's the most basic thing.
Nah, I understand why you would be sensitive about it if you really put yourself out there. I don't think everybody does. I don't think Benny is somebody who he has on some songs, what was it 5 to 50 or India? There's some other songs, but it's not something that he's putting himself out there a ton. So. I don't know. I get being sensitive about it, but at the same time, anybody can talk about your music if they want. Like, what's the problem? You want people to hear it, right? You want people to feel it. You want them to get hype when they hear it. So I think it's cool to talk about it. You could be all right. You're a grown man. You be all right. Take your money. I'll come to the show and I talk about how much I hate your album, and I still come to the show when you play rubber bands and wait. But
this,
I'm screaming like a little girl. Oh my God! And we can all we'll be right in front. All right. So like when I saw Conway, it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, but this that point that you said. I mean, of course, if you want everyone to hear your album, people want to talk about if I hear something, I want to talk about. That's why there's so many people talking on YouTube, because it's a place for people to talk. Like this is conversations that we would have regardless. I wanted to talk about. I've been wanting to talk about that Westside album. Every time I saw you, I was like, that Westside album. Oh, like I can't wait to talk about it. We didn't have the full conversation because we wanted to wait to the podcast. But like, even if we didn't have a podcast, we would still talk about it. And people were talking about music before the internet. People talk about this as like a new thing. And you would go to the record store and people would talk about music. Or you go to your friends at lunch table and you talk about the new album and you would say this is trash or that's trash. Nothing's changed. All we do now is talk about it on the internet.
Exactly. Because I don't have friends, so I do it online. You know what I mean?
And so the artists who are like, you shouldn't say it, like you don't got nothing to say, don't say it, then like, I mean, these same artists, but they couldn't go to the barbershop or they couldn't go, like, I mean, I just don't understand. Sensitive thugs, they all need hugs.
Who cares? Who cares about that, man? I don't care about this comment at all. Who cares what he got to say? When that album coming out, man? I see the countdown. It better be fire. Oh, we gonna talk about it. I hope it's great though. I hope I get some rubber bands and weights. Couple 97 holes in there. Woo, I'm gonna be hype. But if I get some of that midge that was on, I don't even remember the songs off Talent Talk 4. I don't even know why he called it that. That was embarrassing to me.
Come on. See, that's not.
No, I can't think of one song
that's not
on
true.
If I made a best of Benny, I wouldn't put that one song on there.
The Johnny P's Caddy song was good. The 10 More Crack Commandments song was cool. I mean, there was
10 Crack Commandments. You're right. Johnny P's Caddy is a song that would be in this top 20.
All right, so there we go. All right.
Not for him, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's because of Cole. Yeah.
yeah. Because Cole
That
was
was
like Alchemist.
okay. Benny had a great verse on that song. Cole just had a better verse.
And then he got washed.
Yeah,
But it
I think
wasn't.
that's one of the weaker Alchemist beats to me.
Nah, I like that beat.
I think
I like
that
that
beat is
beat a lot.
alright. You heard that Earl Sweatshirt?
I did.
And you want transition?
I like
That Earl
that beat.
Sweatshirt had some production on it.
All right, yeah, we can transition. We can do that transition. That's good. All right, so Earl Sweatshirt. Bryce is a big fan of Earl Sweatshirt. He made us talk about it. He was begging about it all week. Earl, man, Earl. All right,
I can't name one Earl Sweatshirt song, honestly.
So I'll be honest, yeah, I was never a big Odd Future fan when they were hot. I was never really a big Earl fan. I think he has his own style with this lazy kind of flow, and it just never really caught me personally. But this album with Alchemist, I think was the best album that came out these past
Bro,
years.
people gotta stop, bro. The Alchemist, man. Is he about to be in the top producer all time? Like type talk. This dude got albums with so many people, and every single time he get with them, they making an album that's about to be fire. Like, I don't even understand how this is even for like a question. If he got a solo album with somebody, it's about to be that person's best album or one of their best albums.
And I think this is Earl's best album. I mean, I can't say I've heard all his catalog, but this is the best I've heard from him.
I think the production on this is so good.
Oh, good.
But I remember liking I don't talk, I don't go outside. And what was the other one? He had Doris also, right? That's the Earl Sweatshirt album. I'm not the biggest Earl fan either, but I remember liking one of those, maybe both of them. So I have to go back and listen. Like I said, I can't say I listen to it a lot, but I mean, I love the production on this album, man. It's just carrying.
Yeah. I listen to this one the most of, like I said, I could just play this in the car. I could play this while I'm playing. Like you said, you'd put that Offset on the background. I'd put this on the background. That second song, the second beat. Let me pull up the track list here.
Yeah.
Ben Scully. I'm gonna listen to it. Maybe. Probably not, actually. I'm lying.
You probably
Y'all are
not.
hyping it up, though. Y'all making it sound so good. Like, I want to listen.
In the chat, I said over and over again.
It just don't matter who the rapper is. Whatever, these dudes be having vastly different styles. And this dude, Alchemist, get with them. And I don't know what kind of weed they smoking, but that should be like, they be on the same page, bruh. This dude make an album with Arm & Hammer and it be cold for Arm & Hammer. This dude make an album with Gibbs and it's cold for Gibbs. He get with Action Bronson, it's fire for Action Bronson. Prodigy. I mean, just name some people. Currency. Anybody he working with. These albums are fantastic, man. And I don't know. I think Earl be rapping so.
Larry June's album this year. I mean,
yeah, Earl's style is so slow or whatever.
Slow, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. Boldy. Yeah, but anyways, the way he raps so slow, Alchemist is like, oh, okay, well the beat got to do this at this pop, and at least I feel like that. I feel like he's almost like, oh, Earl, you need like an assist, and it's like assists constantly for Earl to get like easy layups. You don't have to be miracle wizard guy. Like it's not Benny. I mean, it's not somebody like Gibbs who's doing all this like fast rapping or right. Speeding up. It's like, hey, alley-oop, and Earl just is like dunk. Huh? I can dunk this. I can dunk this. Like, I just like Alchemist so much, man. So
I might give it a 30-second playthrough.
I am an Alchemist fan, man. You saw his birthday freestyle?
So go ahead.
You saw Alchemist's birthday freestyle?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh man, we might have to do that right now on the pod, though. So he dropped yesterday was his birthday, I think. He dropped a freestyle video. He was just sitting out there with his fly jacket on, looking crazy, and he was like 2 minutes or whatever he rapped. I was like, look at this dude, man. This dude is awesome, man. This dude can't, I feel like he just don't miss, man.
No, I agree. I mean, Just because, like I said, I mean, you're right. Earl has this, slow, lazy flow, and I mean, I think it's cool. Larry June also has, kind of a slow flow, but I think you like that Larry June album a lot, Bryson. So I think you like this album. That's why I told you so many times, check this album out. But you were like, nah, I don't like Earl.
I can't listen to somebody who lost their fans, dog. Like, when you make your own fan base mad at you and like skeptical about your album, I'm not gonna then be like, all right, let me give this guy a chance and see what he's really about.
I don't know nothing about that. What is that? What is the deal with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, after he took forever to release his music, I remember you put out an album and everybody was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't the Earl that we had fell in love with, because he was quiet for a while.
Okay, so you put out a bad album after
hey, man.
It's like Kendrick did that and he didn't lose his fans.
He would have lost me, brother. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, look, I don't like that album, but I still would say I was a Kendrick fan. I just think that he got to get to some of the stuff that I like from him, like Rigor Mortis, and get off some of this other whack shit that he been doing. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. One bad album is forgivable. Anybody is forgivable with one bad album. Jay-Z came back with a bad album. I mean, so many people come back with a bad album.
If you drop the album that's a classic or album that I love, I give you a chance. So, if you did that
exactly,
one time,
I feel the same way. But I was never a fan before this. I don't know any Earl songs. The only song I've ever heard him rap on was Frank Ocean song, and that's it.
Yeah.
So
this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. I'm not, again, that's why I prefaced when we started. I'm not a huge Earl fan, but this album is great. And if you were wanted to check out Earl, see what he's like, this is the album to check it out, especially if you're an Alchemist fan. Michael O'Toole in the chat, he said earlier.
You don't like it, yeah. Just check it because the Alchemist did the beats.
Exactly, and the beats are great. So I wanted to also bring up, this is what I wanted to bring up though, because two of the tracks on here, I mean, so again, I'll just go through the tracks I like real quick. Vince Scully, Century, featuring Mike, were both great songs to me. And then Heat Check was a weaker song to me. It's probably one of the weakest songs. But Mancala with Vince Staples, great
I like
song.
Vince Staples.
Vince Staples go off on too.
Exactly. 27 Braids, I liked. I thought the guitar sample on this was crazy. It was cool sounds in the background. I think the Mac Deuce has a really cool beat. It was kind of complex beat, but the song I thought was just okay. And then again, when it comes back to Vince Staples on the 10th song, great song. And this album made me want a Vince Staples Alchemist album. 100%. That'd be amazing.
I was about to say, because remember, he went off on that Boldy album, too.
Yep.
So, Vince Staples need to get with Alchemist, man. But, I mean, who don't need to get with Alchemist, man? J. Cole need to get with Alchemist. I feel like everybody should get with Alchemist, man. Everybody should have an album with Alchemist, man. Where Jada Kiss at, man? He need to get with the Alchemist, man. Like, I don't know where people at. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'd be beating down Alchemist's door if I was
I feel like Alchemist must have a wait list. Come on, man. He gotta have a wait list.
Okay, but he letting dudes he letting dudes get in there you would think would be waiting outside the club. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think he worried about your name.
He's
I don't
not.
think
That's what I'm saying. So you telling me that if you are, he's rapping with. I mean, he's letting all kinds of dudes get on his beats. You telling me he wouldn't have time for some of these legends?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like he must have a wait list because, I mean, he got so many albums that come out.
He got
like,
so
I don't know
much music. And it's so much great production. He got like 4 albums this year already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess from here we could go really quickly talk about this Mike album because that came on. I honestly, I'm not too aware of Mike.
I don't know.
But then, right, and then he was on the Century song with Earl, and then after this album played, actually one of his songs played, and then I clicked on it. I was like, okay,
because
this is dope. What is this?
Or
exactly, he has
an EP or whatever with Mike, Wiki, and I forgot who the other person is. Somebody else. Alchemist got an album with them.
Yep. And that's a song from there play. And so then and that was this year that came out. And so then when I clicked on it, when I went back to my homepage, his newest album was suggested to me. So I wanted to talk about it real quick. This Mike album, Burning Desire. Just real quick, because I mean, I don't know how many Mike fans there are out there. I never heard of the dude before. Have y'all heard of him before?
Nope. Never heard of him.
Nope.
All right, so I just thought so. This dude is both the producer and the rapper, and he raps kind of with Earl type style, lazy, slower kind of flow. There's some songs where he doesn't sound clear; he sounds kind of mumbly. But then on this album, there's some songs where he sounds very clear. You could really hear what he's saying, and I prefer that, obviously, because I really care about the lyrics. But I thought it was pretty dope. And as a producer, the production on this album is great as well. Songs like Zap or African Sex Freak Fantasy, Please Don't Cut My Wings. Please Don't Cut My Wings is the best song on here with Earl Sweatshirt, and that beat is amazing. I think that's a song that people should listen to and check out that beat because it's super dope.
All right, I'll check it out.
I heard like 5-6 songs on there. It's pretty cool. I mean, like you said, I like the slower rappers who just be talking, so I don't mind it. Sounded decent first listen. I'll listen to it all the way through though.
Yeah, I must have missed something.
Yeah.
Man. I'll go back and give it another shot.
I think, especially because you like JPEG Mafia. I mean, he got some beats on here that are like out of the box and really cool production. I don't, but it's 20-foot
Brown got a new album coming out like next week.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. It's 20-foot
can't
tracks.
wait, bud.
I was just saying the Mike album's 20-foot tracks, but it's a lot of like cool transitions, and when you listen to it straight through, it's actually a good listen. So I thought it was interesting. Newer
shot,
rapper.
I must have missed the appeal here the first time I listened to it.
Yeah. All right. So where we going from there?
What else we got?
And like, subscribe in the chat, man. And we love you guys. Yeah, if you guys want to jump in, tell us about any of these your favorite albums this week or anything like that as well. You're always welcome to jump in on the podcast as well.
We lost 50% of our viewers once we started talking about Earl. Let's switch the subject, get them back. Come on, man.
Yep.
First of all, we've been at around the same amount of viewers the whole time.
Not true, dog.
We got so
they
many
don't want to hear about Earl.
So many viewers. A whole
I know y'all don't want to hear about Earl. We on to the next.
All right, so who y'all want to talk about next?
We had something else on our list, huh? Conductor and Conway. Woo! I heard about 2 songs. I mean, I heard the whole thing is 15. It's 15 minutes. It's an EP, but bro, they got about 2 songs on that. Really, about 3. The Conductor is a problem, man. That dude might be the best one out here right now, man. He might be right behind Alchemist, man. This dude got the man. He got it all right now.
Yeah, I agree. I thought this was a really good project. 15 minutes, and what we not talking about is because all while people talk about Griselda, and Westside having a down album, and Benny having a downturn. Conway is on a tear right now, and his label, because Love the Genius had a good project. Skis had I think a very good project, and Conway had a very good project, and then this project is also good.
And the drum work.
So drum work is killing it right now, really carrying the torch right now this year.
Yeah, I think Conway's got a good lineup right now. I think he got a lineup. Like his lineup is nasty. So you put them 3 is like Benny, Conway, and Westside. Like they're fine on the songs together. Mm-hmm. So I'm a big fan, man. Him and Skis what's the beat? They had one of the beats on here, bro. This shit was stuck in my head all day. I think it was like the 4th song, 5th song. It's toward the back end of the EP. I listened to it on YouTube because I didn't see it broken up. So
Right.
it's like the fourth song on there, man. It's so good, man. Yo, damn. I'm a huge fan of the Conductor, man. Conductor really.
To me, the last song is the best beat in my opinion.
That's what I was gonna say. That last song is fire.
Yeah, that last song is amazing. To me, that was easily the best beat. And I like the second beat too. I like the second beat and the last beat were my favorite beats, personally. And Conway's last verse was his best verse too. So it was like the best, to me, easily the best song on it.
Conway rapping is man. I mean, I feel like every time I hear him, it's good. Like he's getting to the point like almost Black Thoughtish, where it's like, oh, okay, that was just good. Because if it's not great, it's like it feels like it's mid, but it's way better than other people's rapping a lot of times. So I'm a big fan, man. Him and Ransom be like that. It's like a mid Ransom verse is like this dude he be saying shit that's like way uphill on people, man. So
yeah. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of Ransom. Ransom is my guy. But the next to Magic 3. Michael said next to Magic 3, Conway's solo album is my favorite album this year. I agree. That Conway album was good. I don't think it's my favorite this year, but it was very good album.
I don't know. Cause my rankings for the year gonna be off because like I like some of the weird stuff, man, that popped up, like that Torre and Marco Polo album.
Oh yeah.
Like
I like that album a lot.
I expected that to be so high up on my list for the year. We gonna have to talk about our list for the year when that time comes. And of course, I still got Scaring the Hoes way up there, boy. Gotta keep that
Terrible.
rotation.
That wins worst of the year. Worst of the year.
Rotation, boy, that never died.
Where you got that Drake at, though? Where you got that Drake at?
Not good. Not on the list.
I don't know where Drake would be for me. Maybe like 45, 50.
Hey, I've been listening to that Drake.
I don't really know, man. I don't listen to Drake. I don't know.
Go ahead. Murphy got a hot Drake take. Let's go.
I gotta revisit my Drake take. All right, I still feel the same about it being his bottom two albums, but it's definitely not as bad as I thought it was because my expectations were so high when it came out. So I kind of shitted on it a lot, but yeah, it's decent. We got some bops on there I'm gonna listen to for a long time, but still bottom two album by him though. Not much change, just a little bit.
That happens sometimes, especially when that's like one of your favorites is about to drop, and then you be anticipating it, and it don't be that good for you. So I understand that, even though I don't agree. But what about you want to get some bail, man? You want to go back on one of your takes, man? What's up with your boy Ben Simmons, man?
Hey, Ben Simmons going crazy.
Come on,
Ben Simmons,
right?
No, the season started. What you mean?
Yeah,
he went crazy.
Okay, it don't matter. It's still no pressure. What are you gonna do? It's under pressure.
Hey, when we get there, we'll figure it out.
He did.
My man almost had a triple double. He was going crazy. Come on now.
He did.
He played 36 years.
Confidence that he will perform when there's no pressure.
Nah, man.
But there's no pressure on the scene.
B-Dog, you was the last one on the bandwagon, bro. Everybody was clowning this man. You didn't leave. And now that he's playing good, you need to go see him at the game and be like, I believe in you, Ben. Y'all might have a moment. Y'all might cry. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like,
hey, I'm watching, man. I'm watching these stats, man.
I was one of them. He might believe in you. But moving back to music, man.
I'm about to say we can hit the whole NBA if you want. Wemby look good.
We can talk about the NBA.
We can talk about the Harry Fraud or the Joell and Crook.
All right, let's finish talking about this Conway Conductor. All right, before we get off track, because I think Skis kills the track with Conway as well. And even though I think and it's Love had a great verse on her track, she's had a great run this year. Great features on several tracks on the Chez Noir and on so the Drum Work album as well. So I think this whole Drum Work crew, this whole lineup is great. But I love Skis and Conway's back and forth. Like
they got
every song they've done this year.
Yep.
I would love for them to have a. I would love to have a group album. I mean, I mean, they did.
It wasn't good.
But like, but they had some good tracks. But I would love for just Conway and Skeez to do that on a like a regular, like just do that back and forth. I think it's great. Because I think Skeez comes aggressive on every track he's with Conway. Like he's clearly trying to, show him up. Like he's clearly trying to come hard. So I enjoy that energy. And yeah, because the Undisputed track they have on Ski, or no, that's on Conway's album.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite tracks this year. And then the Symmetry is another one of my favorite tracks this year on Ski's album. So
we would do like a top 100 songs of the year or something like that, man, like a real list. Oh man, there was a couple of lists I saw on Beats, Rhymes, and Lists we got to talk about, man, when we get a chance, man.
All right, we got
enough topics, and it's getting late. We got to go through these last things. We got to talk about this Harry Fraud album. Harry Fraud.
It was a miss.
And Joell. What's the dude, man? We talked about him earlier this year. Jay Worthy.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Jay Worthy.
I don't think
remember ever talking about
his
him.
other album was
talked
better
about him
than
when he
this.
had an album with Rock Marciano. And
it was
Rock
better
Marciano
than
did
this.
all the beats for him. And I don't like Jay Worthy, dog, because he's with these people that I think are good. I think Harry Fraud is good. I think the production on this album was good. I don't like Jay Worthy. I just don't have to go to say it. He's not quite as bad as SD Knack, but he's like a whacker Larry June or he just
Exactly.
He's like clearly like a Too Short child. Like he's one of Too Short's kids, and he's like not as charismatic. I don't know what it is. Something about him I don't like. He doesn't do enough to make me want to hear more of him. I've heard him on songs as a feature, and it's fine. He's good. I never had no issues, especially on those Griselda songs and stuff. But he can't carry me for a whole album.
Can't carry an album, yeah. Can't carry an album. So yeah, that's it. I agree with you there. Yeah. I mean, Bryce, did you have any different?
I don't listen to that. I just gave it a quick 30-second listen. I was like, I don't know how Kamaya is gonna sound on this album. I don't want to hear it. It sounds terrible. I'm good. Shout out to Harry Fraud, Jay Worthy, and Kamaya.
Benny mad at you. Benny said, "Man, how you critiquing it, man? You never made a song. How you give it 30 seconds to move on, man?"
Yeah, no, that's
if I made a song, it wouldn't sound like that.
What would it sound like, dog?
It sounds like rapping.
No, I wouldn't rap. If I was making a song, it'd definitely be R&B. I'd be a singer, nigga.
You would
definitely
sing over an F1 engine revving up. You would sing over a beat of an F1 engine revving.
Shout out to Bad Bunny. I actually got a song called Monaco talking about F1. Mm-hmm. Go crazy.
So then, wait. If you talk about R&B, did you listen to the Terrence Martin, Alex Isley, or the Sam?
I heard that was fire though.
You didn't listen to Sam album either? Okay, all right.
I don't listen to R&B no more, man. Ain't no good R&B no more. They don't make R&B like how they used to.
What about these? These mid-steppers, Joell and Crook.
See, I disagree. I think Joell and Crook have been on the run. I think. Say it again.
A run where, man? What run?
I'm about to say, where they running to? Where they going?
I think the Hard album is good, and I thought Harbor City was good. I think that I like Joell. I've always been a fan of Joell. I'm not as so I like that album. I like so let's go through these tracks. I like Tale of Two Cities.
That's not good.
You like that song?
Let's not go through the tracks.
I like Still.
Man, they need to get with Conductor, man. They need to call Conductor. Conductor, we have a problem. These dudes need better beats, man. These beats is lacking in emotional resonance.
I disagree. Listen, first of all, they said they prospering. First of all, they said they making money.
I'm sure they said that. What they gonna come on there and say? Only two rappers ever say they were broke, and that was Sean Price.
Sean Price said it, yeah. And who else?
That might be it. Rest in peace to
He
was. I love Sean Price, but he straight up said it.
The realest, man. Sean Price, man. Rest in peace, dog.
That's
Yo,
what I said.
Sean Price is one of my favorites.
Sean Price came out here and was just like, I'm such a failure.
Yo, Sean Price don't be on enough lists. First of all, he got some of the best punchlines. Great rapper. Got great albums. Great catalog. Great group. I mean, their group went 2 for 2 on their first 2 albums. There's not that many people that you want on a list higher than Sean Price.
Then he got
And
Random Max.
Right? Yeah, like, and that album is not talked about enough because that album is absolutely amazing. So
Yeah,
that's
man,
why
what I'm
Kitchen
saying.
lights.
Not a lot of people on there doing that type of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what they gonna say? They're not broke, man. They're successful. It's just a relative success. It's not. You know, they can't buy Westside Jewels. You know what I'm saying? They're not super fly guy level. You know what I mean?
all right. So you ain't like no song on there. Is what you saying?
I didn't hate none of the songs either. It lacks a punch for me. I think their rapping.
To me, their rapping is the punch.
It don't carry music. It's not enough to carry. They don't have the skills of skills to be supreme skills. It's not Lupe. It's not Randy.
No. I disagree. They don't do the same thing. They're not doing the same thing, but they got plenty of great bars on this album. I mean, even like the song still, like Joell, like, you know, plays on the word still a bunch of times, you know.
Bro, the beats are so mid. I listened to like what is it? What I heard right before this. I might have listened to this a couple days ago, and I think I might have heard the first, like the Conway EP or something first. It's just hard to listen to these albums that I think have great production, and then come and listen to this. To me, this is not enough. It's not enough musically. I get the same feeling from this that I get from the Jay Worthy in reverse.
That's funny.
So
I don't see. I'm not on the same page at all.
The producers they working with are the Jay Worthy of their music, man. They need better stuff, man. They need it. Maybe it's me. You know, I don't know what it is, but it don't hold me as much. And I listen to Conway. Conway's bars, I can get them. I can hear them. When the punchline come, I feel it. I don't. These dudes have been like, oh, that's a good one. I just don't. It don't make me do nothing. Like it's like the Nas.
I feel
albums this year. The beat is doing a lot of work, and these dudes need something better, man. They need something better, man. Call Uncle Al, man. Give him the bag if you got it, Joell. Y'all from the West Coast? Put on for Cali, man, and come up with some good songs, man. I just think they need some better stuff. Maybe I'm misinterpreting the problem, but I think they need some better stuff.
All right.
Kitchen lights.
Yeah, they ain't got no kitchen lights on there, man. They need to call Stove Guy, man. Something I want to listen to over and over, man.
I listen. I disagree. I think they have songs that I have in my playlist, and I enjoy. I think they have good music, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying. Their beats are not doing the same thing for me that the Alchemist beats were doing.
Yeah, man.
But their bars are carrying it to me. When I'm listening to them, I can listen to it and just listen to the bars. So.
We buy the whole thing. Come on, man. They need to get Stove God on a hook or something, man. They need to do something, man. They need to do something. Something different. Just rapping ain't doing it, man. When it was with Slaughterhouse and shit, it was more entertaining and there was more, something about it was better. It just don't land for me when it's just them. They're the two least, like, good rappers together of Slaughterhouse. I need something more, man.
See, I agree with you that they had to be the bottom two of Slaughterhouse because I mean Royce was number one, and I think I love Joe Budden. I always thought he was number two.
But because he was funny, like something about his energy is just their energy is not it, and so if your energy ain't it, to me you gotta make that go up a little bit with something. You need some kind of extra sauce that they don't have. The beats aren't even bad; they're just not exciting.
All right. I mean, hey, that's a tough review. Tough review. I gotta say I disagree. I like this album. I don't think it's the best album ever. I would give this album. See, this we probably feel the reverse of this as the West Side, because I probably give this like a 6 or maybe a 5.
So maybe it's me because this was happening to me when I listened to the album. I'm driving, and it just I just zone out, and then I'm like, well, I missed some stuff. Let me go back, and I go back, and then I'm driving. And then I zone out again. I'm like, nah, dog, this ain't it, dog. Something gotta change, dog. Let's try the next song. And it just none of it do nothing. I turn on that Nas, Magic 3. Some of them beats is instant hit. You instantly get something is happening. They need that to pick up because their rapping ability is fantastic.
Exactly.
But yeah, you gotta drop some money on somebody, man. Call Derringer, call Conductor. If Al's too pricey, then hold out, save your coins from your podcast, and get with Uncle Al, man. You know what I'm saying? You need something like that. They need something like that. Rock Marcy might help them. I don't know. They need something that's gonna get them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they need a stove guy, man.
All right. Hey. Okay, so that's that review. Last time we didn't talk about was the Paul Wall Terminology.
I like Terminology, man. Terminology is the greatest underdog, man. He's like the Jose Alvarado of rap, man. He's like nobody would give him credit. Nobody would say he could make it. But this dude got songs with every legend you could think of. He done rap with all kinds of people. He stayed in pocket. He be barring people up. Term is that guy. I don't like this album much, but Term is that guy, man. I got a lot of respect for his hustle and grind.
I agree. I think Term is that guy, but I also think Paul Wall was sounding great on this. I think the first song is good. I was surprised at when Paul Wall was rapping. I think they both sound great. It starts with good beat, good rapping, and then CL Smooth, the Smooth song was probably my favorite song on the album. It's Magic, and CL Smooth. This is like the second feature he had this year. We were talking about him another episode.
Man, CL Smooth, dog, come back, my guy. Drop some, give us something, man. You know what, man? Get with the Fly Guy to curate your comeback album, man. You will come back with some he. You know what I'm saying? You might need a couple gun noises on there. You know what I mean? Woo! That might be it for you. You might be out of here. Shout out to the legend, though. Shout out to the legend, man.
For sure. So I thought he sounded great. Bumbee's on 2 tracks, and Bumbee's one of my favorites. Large Professor produced 2 tracks on here. I think they're both good.
Bumbee, I want to go to Trill Burgers. Bryson, you been to Trill Burgers?
I want to go to Trill Burgers so bad.
Yeah, I want to go too. That's fire.
You gotta go, man. Next time you drive through New Orleans, you gotta stop.
Yeah, I will for sure. I got to go to H-Town, hold it down. They got $30 flights to Houston, actually.
Okay.
I need to do that.
Yeah. That's worth it.
That's what I should have did.
But this album has a ton of dope features and a ton of dope.
Give it a real review, man. But I listened to it and I was like, okay, cool, man.
It's got a ton of dope features. Big Crit. It's got Sheik was good on this too. That song, I thought she killed that. Like I said, Bumbee. I think this album's was a good listen to me. I enjoyed it. So that's my quick review. I know y'all don't be wanting to talk about some of these more underground cats.
Nah, man, shout out to you. Well, that's not really underground. I mean, I don't know about. We talked about Mike. I mean, we talked about some underground cats tonight. But and Jay and all these people. But I do think I think Terminology deserves some shine and love. I think he's consistently good. He rapping with Bundy and them. He been rapping since what? 07, 08, 05, something like that. He been putting out albums. So he stay consistent, man. It's been a minute. On that song on that show off album where they talked about how they all came from, where they all came from and how they like top people now. You saw Static was like Static did the release party of that Westside album or something like that. I think he was DJing for it. And
that's good.
Yeah, so it's like they all just like kind of up here, Static and all those people that was popping in like what was it, like 07, 08, I think when Static was first starting to get some kind of like buzz and name recognition, I guess. I don't know. But it's cool. I'll check this out.
Kitchen lights.
But yeah.
All right. So what other topics we got? That's all the music,
That's
right?
about it.
The NBA does.
Yeah.
You watch any games?
Man, I was trying my hardest to go to that Spurs Dallas game, but I guess not my hardest because I was kind of being bougie. I wasn't gonna pay. I wasn't sitting in the top. I had to be in a lower bowl, but I'm not spending $250 a ticket. So
You'll be able to catch Wemby against somebody trash though for cheaper, I bet.
I know, but Luka my favorite player, so I wanted to see Luka pop him over the head like he did.
Don't they play like 5 times?
Yeah, it should be 4 times. 2 here, 2 there. So I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna have to go see that.
Yeah.
But that Wemby dude, he looked crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie. He looked fire.
Yeah,
I can see the hype.
He does. He look like he can snap any minute, but he does look fire.
Yeah, that dude blocking 3-point shots.
Man, Black Jack Skellington, man. Him and then White Jack Skellington play for the Thunder. And them dudes, yeah. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Yeah, man.
I need to see this Wemby thing, man.
In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Who gonna do that, man? Who gonna sample that? That sounds like something like Travis Scott sample that. That should be fire. Man.
You got to do it, man. You got to do it before anybody else gets to it.
Nah, man, I'm good. I just gave y'all that. What happened?
I don't know what happened to beat There you go. He's back.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Hey. Yeah. All right. We back. So, we got anything else we talking about? Oh, yeah.
No.
We talk about the NBA. All right. So, first off, Zion looks great.
They going all the way this year, man.
We're guaranteed a playoff spot, I'll say. At least making it to the
Zion's
playoffs.
gonna play 60 games. And he's gonna be the runner-up in
Yeah.
MVP voting.
I need
CJ look
if
good.
BI plays.
Zion look good. If we healthy, dog, bro. Watch out, bro. Watch out, Pelicans.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens, man.
I hope so. I just don't know what teams we would take out of the playoffs. Like, out of the teams that went last year, not many of them got worse. So,
Your boy Dame was balling.
always.
Yeah, the Bucks.
I mean,
good,
I think
man. Bucks was good, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't look cool to me. They had like a 10-point lead, let it come back. Dame didn't shoot efficiently. I mean, he had 15 free throws though.
He did.
I was like, goodness gracious. But I'm excited to see what they look like. They should look good. NBA should be fired this year. I'm watching NBA every night this year for sure.
Man, I love the NBA, man. They got so many teams that's fun. Like they got teams that's like trash. Like you don't really gonna win a chip, but like the Thunder is dope. Like they got fun squads.
Right.
So
Yeah.
The West, every team is interesting. In the West, every team is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, and even
the
like
Suns Lakers tonight, who won that game?
It's going on right now. The Lakers are down by like 5, I think.
Oh, I might turn that on for the last part, man. It's a
did Anthony Davis put the whole game this time?
See,
I don't know. He's going crazy right now, yeah.
he's doing
good right now.
See,
Yo, man, Anthony Davis.
We gave him that hate of the hater touch and gave him that motivation he needed to get right for this season.
That's right. So maybe I'll do it for Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis decides he plays at 1 second and then decides to disappear the next half, or he'll play one game in the finals or in a playoff series and then disappear the next game. This dude is super inconsistent. He's been trash. He don't play with no heart, man. I don't think he yeah, man.
Why
I don't like it.
I
I don't like Anthony Davis.
They lost you some money. You bet on them?
Nah. I mean, well, he left the Pelicans. I still dislike him.
I'm a hater for that. But I don't care.
Speaking of losing money, I had to bet on basketball. No, I had to do that. I had a little 3-team parlay. Heat, Pelicans, and Clippers all came through for me.
Okay. Nice, man.
Yeah,
you betting on the Clippers.
How much you made? Then
Nothing. I only did $27 to win 57. Like it was, yeah. I parlay favorites. I just try to get the good odds, but they were both. Clippers was a huge favorite, like negative 400. Same thing with the Heat. He were up by 30 points all the way until the last 1 minute of the game where they almost lost.
So it wasn't really a sweat. The Pelicans games was the closest one, and they won by 10 starting in the third quarter.
Yeah. I gotta go see them, man. I gotta go see the Pelicans this year.
For sure. Oh, yeah. Orlando, one of those shitty, bad teams that should be good.
Pelicans versus Orlando last year. Yeah. And I got to sit like way at the bottom. I said like almost, it was not the floor seats, but like it was like 3 rows behind it. Like,
see?
Okay.
Mid-court, like mid-court, like it was.
That's court side. That's baller status, man. You touching the floor with 9 J's on? You know what I'm saying? You got touching the floor.
Yeah,
man. Let's get off it, man. I'm gonna watch the rest of that game and have me a beer, man. Tomorrow's Friday. You have a great weekend, man. Yo, shout outs to all you people, anybody out there that be watching, dog, like and sub, man. I sub steady climbing. People see the hate.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, they see the hate. You know what I'm saying? They recognize what it look like when it's right. You know what I mean? Anything else you guys say dumbing down? What we got coming out tomorrow? Anything good?
I don't know, man.
Actually, I did see it.
I thought everything come out not this week, but the following. I think there's some stuff coming out the following week, and there's some stuff the week after. I think Benny come out in 2 weeks. I think not tomorrow, but the week after.
No, I said I think it's a week. I think next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not tomorrow, but the following Friday. So we'll talk about that. And then I think somebody coming out like that same day. I think somebody else that I like. So
they got this new NLE Chopper coming out tomorrow. I know you're gonna listen to that.
I had a student that was a big, huge fan of that dude. But I'm not a fan. Not an NLE Chopper fan.
Yeah. All right. I look forward to next week. Catch y'all. Like, subscribe, and we out here. Peace.
Peace. We ain't got shit to talk about next week.